It's okay, kitty. She'll be back. Today is Friday, July. I'm gonna go with 7th. I'm gonna take a gander. Friday, July 7th, a lucky day. And we are in 2023, the year of our Lord. And today we jogged 1 hour and 32 minutes, 27 seconds. So what I do for 14 minutes of this is I do a very quick, at sometimes almost sprinting pace. I go in and out to get a really good cardio, but the entire one is 1 hour, 32 minutes, and 27 seconds, 58 of a millisecond. Now, I use this right here. This is what I use to help me. It's known as Kelty. It's a brand for hiking mountains or for jogging, all kinds of athletic. It's an athletic wear. And that's the line that goes into the backpack, and I put ice water in here usually to cool me down. I don't know the temperature today, but I'm assuming it's probably in the 90s. I'm gonna guess 93, 94, I'm just guessing. Now, when you do this, you want to get plenty of water because it gets hot in Texas. And also, if it gets too hot and you don't have enough water, you can die. So it can kill you of heat exhaustion. So you want to make sure you get plenty of this, known as water. All right, kitty, you're in the hallway. So you have a ball that you can play with over there. There's some kind of snake-like toy right there for the cat. Probably has catnip in it. And I guess just, did you find something? Oh, okay, thought maybe for a minute you found something. All right, enjoy your day. All right, for today's lunch, it's going to be kind of a special one. I'm kind of on the go. So what we're going to do is, this is 120 calories for 4 sausages, and I'm trying to figure out serving size 4 sausages. So we're dealing with 4.8 ounces. I don't know if it shows how many sausages are in the whole entire thing. My grandfather used to eat these all the time. They make my dad really mad. I don't know why. But my dad one time assaulted my grandfather because he pulled a knife out to cut some crackers. Yeah. Oh yeah, appreciate it. Thanks so much. Anyway, my father assaulted my grandfather. Because if you yell in someone's face, it's almost the same as assault. So my father, you got to look up the laws on assault, but it's not physical assault. But if you yell in someone's face, it's very similar to assault. I just looked it up the other day. Anyway, my father would yell at my grandfather, and he was trying to open a package of peanut butter crackers with a knife. So my grandfather, was sitting there. But anyway, and so my father got up in his face, and my aunt witnessed it. It was very violent. Anyway. These are 4 sausages are 120, so I'm gonna go ahead and open it and see how many. All right, so there is more than 4, There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there's a total of 2. There's a total of 8, which is 2 servings. So it's a total of 8. So it would be 240 calories for this right here. And I love my dad. Hope it doesn't make you mad. My grandfather's a pretty fit guy. He actually raised me better than my father did. My father is an unfit person. He's what you call a polio survivor. He's a person that survived polio so far. I always pictured myself dying at 77, so why not him? And that gives him about 4 or 5 more years. Pretty good. And 4 or 5 years can take a long time to get to know Jesus Christ, because my father doesn't know him. He only knows revenge and money. So he doesn't know Jesus Christ. When you know Jesus Christ, he puts you on a mission, and you don't get everything you want in life. So you have to suffer, and it's hard. Life is very hard for a Christian right now. If you're a believer in Christ, it's hard. I hope my father, in his last 4 or 5 years left on the planet, I hope he surrenders and he gives his money to the right people, which would be his children. Because if you're a parent, you want your money to go to your children so your children are able to survive. You don't want to eat your children like it says in the Bible. In the Bible, in the Old Testament, there were parents that would eat their children to honor Baal, or it was the god of Baal, or they would burn their children to sacrifice their children to the god of Baal. God wants you to take care of your children. I plan to make a lot of money in the smart home industry to create a nest egg so I can take care of David, Elizabeth, and Gwendolyn and make sure all their college is paid for. I never got mad at my grandfather for eating these. He probably did it out of survival. He fought in World War II. He was living off VA benefits. But he did have a little bit of money. Now we're going to talk about the next part of the lunch. All right, this one's called Lunch to Go. It's 260 calories, and it's 19 grams of protein. So it's a pretty good one. It comes with a little mayo and sweet relish, and basically what it is Starkist tuna. It comes with this thing too. This is also known as reduced calorie mayo. So it's a lower calorie. Okay, so I mixed up the relish and the reduced mayonnaise, and I'll be applying them on a cracker that looks about like that. Okay. The most selfish generation are the generations that are coming right out of the baby boomers. They were born in the late 40s, 49, 48, stuff like that. They went through the 70s as adults. They were probably in their 20s in the 70s. The 70s were a big disaster. They were full of orgies and drugs. And adultery was very, very common in the 70s. My mother would divorce and abandon my father when I was at the age of 9. They don't speak. My father would remarry a 2-bit lady that was semi-mentally challenged, who smoked cigarettes, and she ended up losing all her teeth. She also slept with Willie Nelson. Anyway, he would marry her and start another family. She would verbally sexually abuse me at the age of 10 and 11 because she was mentally challenged. She kind of twitches when she's around. All right, now to top it off is shrimp cocktail. Like I said, it was gonna be a weird kind of little thing. But what's cool about this is they actually give you a napkin on the other ones. I give them thumbs up. This is a shrimp cocktail one. And that will conclude our lunch. I'm kind of like the guy in Breakfast Club, you know, Emilio Estevez's character, where he brings out the big old bag for lunch. Is all his food. I'm not really a jock. I'm artsy, but I do work out and stuff. I do jog every day and things like that. I was on the football team in high school, things like that. But my father made me quit because my father's a polio survivor. So I was never really able to really develop completely into a man, because that would make him jealous if that happened. Which I do plan to work out and stuff in my 50s. I want to get real buff in my 50s. Real strong and buff before I have to face my 60s and 70s. It's good to build as much muscle as you can before you have to go into retirement. That way you can fight retirement better physically. Yeah, this one is the sauce. Yeah, I got a device. All right. Little napkin the StarKiss people offered. This is the cocktail sauce and shrimp, and my father's favorite word, mm-mm. Mm-mm. I used to do that to my sister and I to annoy us. Mm-mm. He'd eat all the food off our plate. He got pretty obese. He got a hold of it because the polio started killing him. But he got pretty obese. It wasn't like Brandon Fraser kind of thing and Noel, but it could have got there. He had to slow down a little bit. Back in the 80s, his grocery bill was like over $100. That's a lot of money back in the 1980s. He had like a full cart every week of groceries. Amazing amount of groceries. These military people, they're destroying the planet completely. As fast as they can. And they really should be stopped. Biden should really stop them. But find out a military person's grocery bill. A person that's been in the military. Find out their grocery bill and compare it to a regular person's grocery bill. Anyway, these are pretty good. Mm-mm. All of these have been running slow lately. I wonder if there's some kind of thing going on with gas. $2.92. It's been running slow. But the last one that I did, it ran even slower than that.
Well, Cole, looks like you got a superstar car wash raindrop out there. Smell you later, beautiful. Superstar car wash. Get yourself a, right before you run the border or run back to the border to get your family, go buy a Superstar car wash and get yourself a good old car wash. There's Critter the cat. Live lost, smell good.
Well, Sam Elliott, looks like you got out, so you were, you woke up and came back and hung out. The living ghost of Sam Elliott was released from hell. Decided to visit. How's your day?
Well, it's always night for me because I got these sunglasses on, but let me take them off for a minute. Wow, man, it's bright outside. What's the temperature at?
Well, Sam Elliott, the temperature is actually 99 degrees Fahrenheit. We're dealing with 182,205 miles on the speedometer. 99 degrees Fahrenheit. It's July 7th of 2023. Here's Critter the cat.
and the Superstar Car Wash Raindrop. And we got the living ghost of Sam Elliott here. Why you call me the living ghost of Sam Elliott? I'm still around. I don't know. I just figured, you know, you'd be around in ghost form too. Plus, you're an actor, and they have magic powers. At times, they can turn into ghosts. They certainly can play ghost, right? I never thought about that, really. I say that William Shakespeare, his only role was playing the ghost in Hamlet at the beginning of Hamlet, if you ever read it. Yeah, I have read Hamlet. I studied it. I got a little Hamlet monologue right here. All occasions do inform against me and spur my dull revenge. What is a man of his chief good market of his time? Be but to sleep and feed, a beast no more. Sure, he that made such a large discourse looking before and after gave us out the capability and godlike reason of fussing us unused. Now, whether it be bestial oblivion or some craven scruple of thinking too precisely on the event, a thought which quartered hath but one part wisdom and every 3 parts coward. I'm pretty impressed there, Mr. Cole Spivey. You can actually do a little bit of William Shakespeare. Well, that's because I'm an actor. I've been trained to do that. Well, we're glad that you're here with us, Sam Elliott, and we wanted to go ahead and do an advertisement for Superstar Car Wash, and Sam Elliott's gonna give it out here. The line is "Smell you later, beautiful." You ready, Sam Elliott? Oh, sure. You gonna pay me though, right? Well, sure, we're gonna pay you. We're gonna send the money right to your checking account. You got a checking account, right? Well, yeah, but you can also pay me in herb. Now, I told you, Sam Elliott, this channel's anti-marijuana. We're actually against all drugs. We're straight edge. So is the New Liberty Party and the Men Too movement. We're all straight edge. We don't do drugs at all. Most of us guys go to church. I didn't know that. Well, you ready to do the advertisement, Sam Elliott? Let's try it again. So take 2. Smell you later, beautiful. There's the line right there. Smell you later, beautiful. Go ahead, Sam Elliott. Smell you later, beautiful. Traffic.
Brought to you by Audi, the finest car made on the planet. The New Liberty Party will support Audi and use them for their military vehicles. Good old America. Now, this is mostly what police should be doing right here, working on the road and helping people. That's what they should be doing, rather than trying to lock people up. Hey, Living Ghost of Sam Elliott, you got an advertisement right here on this Texas thing right here. You bet it lasts. It's made in Texas. All right, that was the advertisement from Sam Elliott on this little billboard about Texas. Accidentally spilled a little bit of Vienna sausage. It went through this bag and then it got kind of like on my lap, so I'm gonna get some body spray here, see which good ones they have, because they have the Sephora and they do have men's products. Went there the other day. I had an egg roll too. Go this way. Hello, welcome. All right, this is stuff I used to get as a kid right here. So 101.1 Classical, supporting the Road Rage Remedy. Check out 101.1 Roadway Road Rage Remedy, road rage remedy. Road rage remedy. Support road rage remedy. Start back this way. You can see it right there. TSA right here. So I met this guy and he's saying that Uber and Lyft, or at least Lyft especially, big time ripoff because they're taking too much from the drivers. And this little independent yellow cab company, he said check them out. He wants me to come up there tomorrow and talk to the guy. They do a licensing, I think it's $70 something, $75. And then you pay $25 to $50, I think $50 for a car a day. So they hook you up with a computer and everything that you need. Looks like they're rebuilding some of the cars, but they probably rebuild these after they're, sometimes you can kind of see these are some of the older cars. Newer cars are kind of back that way. There's some of the vans. And every single one of these are used for yellow cab and for Dart right here. And there's more yellow cab over there. They got an I Love Jesus thing on the back. There's another yellow cab right there. He says you do $300 to $400 a day. He's a pretty cool guy. He's not a big fan of Paris though. There's really cool right there. Right next to this Benjamin Moore. Benjamin Moore is the Benjamin Moore is the business right there. Dallas, one of them. It's Dart yellow cab. There's a newer ones back there. Newer ones are back there. So they got the brand new cabs that they're probably remodeling some of the older cabs, but I'm trying to get a business where I can know where to show up exactly, because I can find, there's 2448 right there. 2448. It's right next to that. And also there's another thing, Irving 2500. It's right off Irving. 2515 Irving. 2515. So you just show up there, you gotta pay a little bit of licensing, but not too bad. Herbie Keller and Rainy Love.
All right, so level 2 is where we're on right now. All right, so level 2 is on the second level, but it's actually, I don't know if it's ground level or not. I think it is ground level. I think it's ground level or maybe second level, I'm not for sure. It's actually level 2. Yep, this is level 2. All right. So it can get very confusing, as you can see. Anyway, there's the first staircase. So here's the key. That's the staircase. You go this way, you make an immediate right down this way. Come all over this way, and you have row H right there. You can see it right there. See it? Sticking out right there. So you're on the second level. Right here. Second level, top of this staircase on the end will take you right through there. All right, it's a straight cross there. So usually I get them like around here. Actually, I'm gonna see if that guy, see if this guy's leaving. Probably won't be able to get it though. Yeah, he is leaving. Make sure he's leaving. I might be able to get it. Yeah, it looks like he's backing up right there. Okay. This is a better level because you want to be on level 1. This is level 1 right here. We're gonna see if we can get it. Yeah, he's backing up. All right. The hardest part of this is figuring out parking garage levels. So that one is going downward right there. I just saw that one right over there. I saw the level, yep. Now the hardest part too is to find the same level on where you were going. I'm taking a gander by going left here and then spinning around. See, that way we'll go further downward. So to find his spot is very difficult to do in these parking garages. Yep, this is correct. Okay. Matter of seconds before that one would get. Nope, it was right over here. Catty corner over this way. Yep, by the staircase. That's the staircase right there. Okay, this is where he was. Boom. Pretty easy to find. Just gonna remark it. All right, level A, just like the actor studio. Level 1, stairs 6. I guess the stairs 6 right here. So you're on the level 1 right over there. You should be able to hear it from here. Be able to see it right there. Right there. It's level 1, very easy to find. Staircase is over that way. Catholic won't understand, Protestants will. Really, what it is, the Catholic pretend like they don't understand. They understand humanity. Baggage claim on this.
everyone understands humanity. Yeah, there's someone over there actually making a documentary of LoveField. No, he's right there. There he is.
Looking for zebras. Camera right there.
So he's actually making a documentary of LoveField. I thought it was cool. I was like, oh, you're a filmmaker? Cool. All right, so they've got these new ones right here. They're jalapeno, and it's basically like a beef stick. But look how big they are right there. They're very, I guess the girth on them are really, really big, see? Which is very important on a beef stick. It's real thick. That's the important stuff. It's how thick the beef stick is. Those long, skinny Jims ones don't really work. These are the good ones. Pretty good.